So we gotta say hello to him.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Ronnie. Thanks for being in the chat. Sorry we were late. He might have left. We were so late. No, guys, sorry we're late. That's it's honestly not even my bad. That's the pharmacy's bad this time. So, but welcome to 40-hour art check round 132. Dude, this is complete side note. My counselor had no idea that we did this, and I thought that he did. And so I brought up my YouTube channel today, and he was like, "What?" And he was like, "How long have you been doing this?" And I was like, "A long time."
A while.
and then we got a 100 on my podcast too. He's like, "You sound so natural," and I was like, "Yeah, I've been doing this for a while."
We got a 100.
Yes, everybody cracked up at your singing. You made the whole class fantastic. Anyways, so yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
But last art check, neither of us have our screens prepared to be shared.
I have I forgot to hit the button, but I have my stuff pulled up.
I do too.
So I'm ready. I'll share mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Kayla, do you know what this tiny white square is?
Oh God, if it were any bigger. My guess. Oh no! Why are you shrinking it?
Because it's not meant to be really seen.
He's saying bye. Okay. See him. Is that like a storyboard?
Yes.
I don't know what they're called for comics.
Yes. Yes.
I got it.
It's the beginning of episode 1.
I didn't read your comic. I thought about it yesterday. I finished all my homework. I'm not even kidding. I did 12 homework assignments yesterday so I could read your freaking comic.
And then you forgot. You did
how many?
12?
I think I did. I had not. I don't think it was 12. I had 12 total, but I swear to you, I had 9 homework assignments. I will show you. I had 9 homework assignments due yesterday, and I did them all.
What?
And I was like, God, I have nothing to do. Why did I do all my homework? And so I just watched Netflix. Oh my gosh. All right, that's it. It's getting pulled up. It's not going to be shown, I swear.
Oh, I was like, wait.
No. I don't even think I have them all. I stopped at 33.
Thank you. I am practicing accepting compliments. Thank you.
Yes, Maddie, geez, Emily now is learning that I will just continue to force compliments on her until she accepts the first one.
Yeah. Just meant for you not to really be able to see what's happening. That gray square is a phone screen, just for scale reference.
Okay.
That's kind of all. It's really funny because
I'm gonna be honest. When you said a gray square, I definitely thought you meant like the box surrounding the box, but no, the rectangle.
No, the tiny rectangle in there. I haven't finished writing season 1. I still need to write like 2 more episodes. It's just very difficult, and whenever I go, okay, Emily,
this is just gonna get left up.
Oh my gosh. Whenever I sit down to be like, okay, Emily, it's time for you to decide how the events of the thing is going. All I do is skip to the cliffhanger of the like the end of the episode. So like my brain won't let me think about the part I have to get through in order to get to the exciting part. And so it's just difficult. And so I was like, you know what? We're going to start storyboarding. It's really interesting because I've like rewritten half of what I've storyboarded because once I got in here, I was like, this is boring. Why is this so boring? And so I am reworking stuff as I go, which I'm hoping will lessen when I get to like the episodes that I've written more recently because I'm like not as poor of a writer at that point. So yeah. And then this is just like
I'm still listening. Just keep talking.
That's okay.
I have a cough and I need water.
That's okay. This is like a concept thing of one of my characters. I just wanted to draw him. I was doing sketches. I did like other sketches that I forgot to pull up. And then I was like, let's color this one. Because the color scheme generally for the comic is meant to be blue. And I was like, well, how do I show like an office that's like kind of nice in this color scheme? So trying to like practice cooler toned warm tones, you know? So yeah. That's what I did basically. I also wrote 4 episodes this past week.
This was the character that I was saying looked like Milo Thatch, by the way.
And now
And
he has
she
half
moved the
moon glasses.
glasses. She halved them. And I think there's no Milo Thatch vibes. Very professory.
Also, like I was like, I swear, once I color him, he'll look less like Milo Thatch, and that's also true because he's got graying hair. I tried to make it so you can't tell if it's like gray or blonde or light brunette.
Yeah, I've got like blonde.
Yeah, it's like blonde, but it's like not very blonde anyways. And then that little beauty there. So yeah. What'd you do?
I did a commission. We might not be able to go the full hour, by the way, because I have just like coughed really, really bad and I can feel my throat starting to die.
Okay. That's fine because I am a ball of stress. So.
Yeah, no, you and I both have a lot of job stuff going on, but I cannot lose my voice tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
Because tomorrow's the interview. I can't. No. I will cry. Okay, so first, everybody, here's all the homework assignments that I did to read the comic. And then I did a commission.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the first time I've ever written anything fancy like.
That's nice. Writing is hard and I'm very scared about doing that in my comic.
I just traced, but
even that.
Yeah.
I have really crappy handwriting.
So. I just realized like I messed up here with what I typically do, and so that's kind of upsetting because the face and the neck are supposed to be different colors and you're not right there. But they really liked it, so that works.
They liked it, so who cares?
But yeah, that's the main thing is that commission, because that took me longer than it used to because it's been a long time. I forgot that I did commissions. I'm gonna be honest. And I got a message like, hey, I'll pay you up front. They gave me $5 extra.
Nice.
They gave you a tip. Can you make this? Yeah, I got a tip. So I made $30.
I need to put my thing that I commissioned another artist up on my wall because it's very spooky.
Scary.
It is not Rocket Raccoon. That is a werewolf.
Is it?
It's a werewolf.
I thought he was the whole time.
Could you not tell like him wearing a shirt that has like patches ripped out and hair busting out, and he's got like a normal dude's haircut, but he's obviously a werewolf?
I'm definitely misremembering that picture.
Yeah, why would I want Rocket Raccoon on my wall?
I didn't know he was Rocket Raccoon. I knew he wasn't, but he reminds me of Rocket Raccoon.
I mean, I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but like, why would I
hang him up on your wall? I know.
Yeah. I know. I would put a menacing werewolf. Anyway,
that's what happened since the last art deck. No.
Stop coughing! I have cough drops. Do you have cough drops? I can bring you cough drops.
Yeah, I do. Talk about your challenges. I can hear you.
Okay. Challenges were that I am very overwhelmed. And I'm still probably going to get okay, I'm thinking about it. I'm getting more overwhelmed. So, today I woke up this morning from a nightmare where my teeth fell out. And then I woke up in Halo, as in 343 Industries Halo, like the official account, shared my Cortana post, which
Tyler lost it.
That post keeps working for me. Like she keeps coming up and being like, let me just give you more gifts, because I made that in March, and it blew up on Twitter. I got a free skin for being featured on their blog, so I'm gonna have a free skin when I jump into the new Halo. And then then Halo shared my Instagram post. People are still coming in. I've gotten over 60 or 70 followers today, which is weird. So that was really cool. And then somebody called, was like, hey, like, just called with a job opportunity.
That I personally am very excited for.
I know you are. I'm not gonna talk about it until it's official, just because good juju,
that's why I
bad
haven't
juju.
said what company I'm entering for.
Yeah.
That's why all that I've said is I have an interview.
I respect the juju, and I won't cross either of their paths. So yeah.
I may talk about it on Wednesday, depending on how it goes.
Depending on, yeah, that'd be good to know.
You'll get a phone call probably tomorrow.
You're either laughing or crying.
Just like bawling.
Yeah. So that happened. I've been extremely distracted today. I've accomplished next to nothing. And just on top of that, I'm a ball of stress at the moment. And it's one of those things where the brain's betraying me. Like, I should be really excited right now, and my brain is like, no, I'm shutting down. So yeah. And again, like I was saying before, I am struggling to finish writing season 1.
Emily's over here like, psych guys, the comic comes out tomorrow.
Psych, I'm just gonna write the whole thing and then do the whole thing. It's gonna be 5 more years. So yeah, I'm just struggling to write
10 seasons.
it. I'm struggling to write it, and it's just a lot of changing things, and Emily's freaking out a little bit. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Also, I need to give you back your game controller, because I'm not going to play the video games because I don't want to. I want to accomplish things, and it's just going to stress me out if I play video game. So I'm going to ask for it some other time when I'm not stressed out by that.
I'm going to be honest. I forgot you had it.
Oh, okay, good. I felt guilty for just holding on to your controller.
Just keep it.
No, I have your nicest one, don't I?
No.
I thought you said
okay. You have the least used one. That doesn't make it the nicest.
Okay, so I have the one with the less...
red one. The red one is used for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The black one... Okay, so the red one is used just for the Spider-Man game, but it's also my favorite. And then the red one, and then the black one and the red one are both used to play Miles.
Mm-hmm.
But I finished Miles already, and I don't have downloadable content because my Miles is like buggy because I got like the launch edition, and then they came out with the ultimate launch edition because that one's not as buggy. And then the blue camo one I use on every other game. I literally don't use the green one ever. I think I've used it like twice the whole time that I've had it. I bought it because I needed another controller for my roommates to be able to play Rocket League with me.
Okay. Because I was like,
the only people that play video games, the only person that plays my PlayStation is me and sometimes Jacob. That's why my desk is in the living room.
Oh.
Is because I'm next to the PlayStation. So when he's working, I can still play the PlayStation.
Oh, see, I was like, I have the one with the least amount of drift.
Oh, yeah, I don't
care. Okay, anyways.
I'm never going to use it. Just keep it. If I need it, you would be coming over to play.
Okay.
Like you and Tim and me and Jacob would be playing Rocket League or something.
Okay.
We play the Switch with people more than we play.
Okay. Because that was like VR. Also stressing me out too. I was like, I can't play this video game that takes up too much time.
No, we have the VR headset. So we have the Oculus, we have the Switch, and we have the PlayStation. I only have one multiplayer game on the PlayStation. Nobody plays it with me. So I don't even play it. I was going to play it with you and Kerr.
What, Rocket League?
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's literally the only thing I have. Like, I will show you all my games. I have, and my Lego game. That's only 2-player, and I still have 3 controllers on my house.
You're like, I'm still good on that one.
Literally just keep it.
Okay.
Challenges for me. Actually, I'm doing pretty solid.
That's
But this
awesome. When does
thanks.
that happen?
I know,
Not
right?
to
I had
be.
counseling today.
Yeah.
And last week and this week my counselor was like, "We don't have to work on anything. We can just talk about life." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah." Yay.
Really?
He was like, "We can do that anytime you want." And I was like, "I didn't know that."
That's sad
I know.
too, Kayla. You're like,
know.
I didn't know I could talk to my therapist about happy things. We haven't gotten there yet.
It wasn't like we talk about happy things, but I thought like you had to go to counseling and work on stuff. I haven't had good experience with counselors until this guy.
Aw.
Because I went to the school and the school was all about get you in, get you out.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways. But yeah, so it's been pretty good. This job interview is I am terrified.
That's
Because
okay.
I kept on telling them, hey, I really want to wind up in Atlanta, and then I just found out that they have an opportunity an hour and 30 minutes away from us, like an hour 15, not even.
Uh-huh.
Not even an hour 30, like depending on traffic. And so in the interview tomorrow, because the guy that I'm interviewing with is actually over the office that I want to be in, I'm just interviewing with him because of closeness.
Oh.
Because I told them, hey, I really want to wind up in Atlanta, but I'm gonna be like, hey man, you and I just connected on LinkedIn, and I saw your post that you want somebody for this city that I'm driving to right now. Can I switch? Because I never technically applied. They found me. Yeah, they found me, so I haven't applied for anything. I sent my resume to the one girl who found me, who isn't even. I think she's like West Coast. So
I'm really jealous. Why? They found me too, and I still need to I still need to go online and apply and
Well, I had
provide
to
a
like.
cover letter.
That's true. I had to submit my resume, you know that, and then I had to answer like some HR questions. I'm also getting thoroughly vetted more, I think, than you are.
Yeah.
I'm getting like pretty hardcore. And the same company reached out to me on Handshake today, a different person. They were like, "Hey, I'm a recruiter with this company," and I was like,
You're
literally, I'm in
so
round 2 of
already
interviews.
got me.
I'm like, literally, and they were trying to get me to move to Texas. I was like, I'm never moving to Texas, thank you. That's the one state I'm never going to.
No.
Anyways, it's really stressful.
People are still following me from this Halo post.
That's interesting.
Anyways.
No, it's stressful because and this isn't like complaining, like it's an amazing opportunity. I really hope I get it. It's just stressful because I've never.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Most of my jobs have been handed to me.
Hey, me too.
Since I got to DIY.
Yes.
Since I got to DIY. And it feels like that, but also this is so, I mean, I've talked to you about like the pay for this job and kind of what it is and stuff. This is so much more serious than anything I've ever applied for. It's a little scary.
It's scarier. It feels like more's at stake.
Yeah, but I am also gonna ask and be like, hey, listen, if I'm staying in Pocatello, can I also just say that you guys are my internship and not have to worry about that next semester?
Yeah. I honestly saved that for after I got hired. I was like, yo, I need a credit. It's nothing you need to worry about. I just have to put the information in.
Well, I know that they do internships.
Oh.
Because I've seen their posts.
Okay.
And it's being like, hey, I want to be a full-time employee. I'm ready to work here. I can walk and everything, be done with all my classes. I just need somebody above me to fill out the little information
that says, hey, this is a thing.
Yeah. And like talk to Sister Walton about it, but she already knows. Anyway, so that's my biggest challenge is trying to get ready for that because I have to adult.
Yeah.
But
isn't that
and
so
I had to go
scary?
shopping and that was really annoying. But
I'm gonna have to probably dress nice too.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I can kind of just pass off my current like legging situation. No, I have to buy pants. Do I have to
or a dress?
No!
Yeah. Bro, wait, I know where to take you to get all that stuff. Yeah, no.
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 I hate buying pants. My butt's too big.
Hey, I just had to buy a suit.
No, but you don't
feel that.
have one the size I do, Kayla. It doesn't fit in anything. It's so hard to shop for pants.
Everything is awful to shop for.
What are we talking about?
Me. I don't know. That's why I hit next art check so we can get back on topic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next art check. I'm gonna go first to keep us on topic.
Emily's too distressed.
I just remembered it. I am so Jacob and I were gonna pay off a loan.
Uh-huh.
And then we didn't.
That's okay.
We paid off our credit card debt.
That's great.
Which was, I want to say, more than $1,000.
That happens.
I don't remember though. So I had to do mine in 2 installments. I'm waiting for like everything to settle so I can pay off the rest of it. And then his was like $300. My first installment was like $400. My next one's like $300. So, anyways, around $1,000 we just paid off. And so I've been trying to figure out how to post that because we never factored in credit card debt into the loan total because it wasn't the loans. So I'm trying to like figure out kind of how we want to do that. I'm trying to like concept ideas. I have one, but I don't think it's going to turn out as good as I want it to in my head. Also, it's really hard to find somebody that knows what they're doing with a camera. And I like kind of what they do and stuff. And it's just hard because I don't want to have to spend 1 million years editing it anymore. Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the other side though, we did just get a PR rep. So that's pretty cool. Ooh. So yeah, so the class that I'm in, I'm friends with somebody and she said, hey, do you have like a brand? And I was like, yeah, actually, I definitely do. I just started it with my husband, told her all about it. And she's like, can I represent you guys?
Wow.
Because it's for your class, so I know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, listen, and I was like, yeah, it's simply Instagram, it's content calendar. She was like, dude, this sounds great. So anyways, yeah. So I'll be working with her closely, not yet though. We don't have like assignments to start doing that yet. But yeah, that's what's going to get done until Wednesday, my job interview, and hopefully concepting something. I don't think I'm going to have time for much else. I'm going to be honest. The job interview is an 1.5-hour drive there, 1.5-hour drive back. It's taking up all of tomorrow because I also have to get dressed and get ready.
Yeah.
And blah, blah. Learn how to walk in heels, all that stuff.
All in one day.
So.
I'm going to apply for this job, which means making a cover letter, which means I had to download the free trial of InDesign to do this. Because if you've been watching a lot, you know that I canceled my Adobe subscriction.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Look at how much money I saved you.
I know. So yeah, all that money went into my gym membership. Anyways.
Well, now you have a gym membership.
Yeah. So I have to do that. I'm going to do something with my comic, but to be honest, I am so overwhelmed at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something.
To do anything.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. It's a wasted day if I don't do that because I can't do anything Wednesday.
That's true. It's okay.
So I'm going to do something. I'm probably going to be significantly less overwhelmed tomorrow.
Yeah.
I also need to fix my... I don't know. Yeah, no, I have to do the dishes. I don't know.
You want help?
I'm dying.
What time does Tim get home?
10. I have to do the dishes. I have to make dinner, and then I have to get. Can't find my account information to get into the thing to sign up for the job. Too many things. Tomorrow I know for sure because I absolutely have to do this, and it's actually not that bad now because I had to contact support. I have to make some edits to the shipping information of my Etsy listings, which is sort of pertains to this. It's not super visual, but
you're
I have to do
visual
that.
Work.
Yeah, it's for like the stuff I'm selling. Like the if I don't do this by Wednesday, then all of my listings go down and I have to reactivate them.
Oh yeah, then you
So
might
I
want
have
to
to do it.
fix that
I have to
one.
put it off. My stickers are fine. It's just the prints that I have to do that too. So yeah, I'm gonna do stuff. It's gonna be fine. I'm fine.
I'm sorry.
I don't
Is
know
this how
why I'm
you
this
feel sometimes
overwhelmed.
when I'm super overwhelmed?
I don't know. Depends
I
on how
feel like
you
we've
feel.
traded spaces. I
I
feel
don't
so
know.
bad. I want to help.
I'm honestly overwhelmed for very little reason. I have things I have to take care of. I don't like doing
Make a
cover
list.
letter type
Make a
stuff.
list.
And it won't help. Right now what I have to
Yeah,
do is
but when
just
you get to
shut
check
off.
stuff off, but when you check it off, it does help.
I do. I've got my planner. It's just I think what needs to happen, and I haven't needed this in a long time, but I think I need to sit down and like watch like the Powerpuff Girls or like some
The
anime
Office.
or no, The Office is too I know that one too well, so my thoughts will stray. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Like I need to just sit down and like unwind somehow. And usually my unwinding is me winding up again because I'm like, I'll unwind by doing stuff for my comic. How pleasant. And then I'll be like, no, I have to da 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 da. It's too much for me tonight. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I'm fine, and I shouldn't be complaining. I'm just freaking out a little bit, and
You're okay.
I'm fine.
You're okay
I
to complain, is what I mean.
truly am
It's
fine.
okay. It's
Okay.
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 The
I'm just
job that you might have is a stressful job. And the way that you are being baptized by fire into it is not helping.
yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I'm fine. I really am. I think my brain is just like
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna
Yeah,
help when you
you're
get
gonna-
it. I'm gonna come
It's gonna
help.
be great. It's gonna be great.
So
Fine.
our topic today is interviews. Fun fact, we chose this topic before Emily had
Like a half
something to say
hour.
about it. Literally, I was like, we can talk about interviews because I have like my big interview tomorrow. And then literally she was like, yeah, great. And then half an hour later, she was like, so I might
Guess who's
have
gonna
X job.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh. Anyways, the reason
Yeah.
that we're not saying what jobs by the way is we're not trying to be like sketchy or anything, but
We just haven't gotten them yet.
we haven't gotten them yet, and I don't like. I feel like companies are gonna like find me on YouTube and find this, and the big fancy company is gonna find me and be like, "Oh, interviews," and then I'm just gonna say something wrong, and it's gonna be associated with their company, and I'm not gonna get the job.
Yeah.
But yeah, so round one of this interview for me. Did I talk about that on the air? I know I've talked to you about it.
I don't know.
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. If I have, cut me off.
Okay.
Thank you for understanding. He said it's cool. So round one of this interview, I didn't know was an interview.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah,
you saying that,
so-
but I don't know if it was on air. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. If you've heard it before, just stop listening for now. I'm very sorry. But round one of this interview, I was in Disney World and I got an email saying from LinkedIn saying that I hadn't been on in a long time, and my phone had broken on my honeymoon. I thought that all of my apps had re-downloaded. LinkedIn had it. I don't know how long this company has been trying to get in touch with me.
Oh.
No idea. But it like the second I accepted the connection request, the message was able to come through. Yeah. So
Did
like
I
they
ever
had
tell
tried to
you
message me. What?
somebody hit on me on LinkedIn?
Ew.
Somebody was like, I just wanted to tell you you're very beautiful. I know this isn't a dating website, but would you like to chat with me? And I was like, this is disgusting. This is called
I'm married.
You're a person who does sexual harassment at work. I understand now. Anyways.
No, it wasn't like that at all. I promise. But no, and so she reached out to me and it was really cool. She was like, hey, we have this leadership development program, da 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 da. Here's all this stuff. What are you interested in for like your job and your career path? And I was like, I'm interested in these things. Love to talk to you. And then she's like, great, I'll call you X day. And then that day comes up, she has to take an emergency trip to Vegas, has to drop everything that day. I sent her a message that night. I was like, hey, I guess since our phone call didn't work out, I was wondering if you would like to set up another time. Next morning, she calls me, like, we set it up and everything. And she starts off with like, why don't you tell me like about your resume and stuff? And I was like,
you're like, oh crap.
I was like, I thought this was an informative phone call to
These
learn
are
about the
important
company.
questions.
And I was like, oh my gosh. And my brain, I mean, because when you're not prepared to be interviewed at all, like I never even thought like, oh, they want to talk to me about me. I thought this is an informational interview to see if you want to apply.
Yeah.
You know, not, hey, you basically already, like, you're not even applying.
But we would like to interview you.
Yeah. And so anyways, talked to them. She was really impressed with me. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. And so she was like, hey, I need your resume right now so I can send it on. Blah, blah, blah. Sent on the thing. And then it got sent to one person, and then it got sent to another person, and then it got sent to the third person, who's now who I'm interviewing with tomorrow.
Oh.
So my name has come across a lot of desks.
2 desks, yeah.
Yep. And every desk that it's come across, I've been able to find out whose desk it was on, and then I connected with them on LinkedIn. So now I have all of these people as connections. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm big brain, man. I'm trying to get the job.
Wow.
Well, because companies like to see initiative, especially because they're interviewing me for their leadership development program. Oh no, just went blurry. Freaking heck.
Frickin' heck.
Hey, it's better than when I had to bleep out me saying ass the other day.
Frickin' heck is funny because you can take out the H and then it becomes frickin' neck. Frickin' neck.
Freaking neck. No, so anyways, it's been crazy, and now I got a phone call from this guy. I was driving to a work meeting for the company I currently work for. I got a phone call from him, and he's like, hey, this is so-and-so with this company. I just wanted to formally invite you to round 2. And I was like, oh, okay. And he's like, so we want to do round 2 in person. We like to do that with everybody. How far away is Pocatello from you? And I was like, I have no idea, but I will drive there because I know it's closer than wherever you are.
Yeah.
And so he was like, okay, well, I'm going to be in Pocatello next week. So that's when we're interviewing. You have Monday through Thursday. Choose a time. I'm going to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, one, never thought that a company would be like, oh, I'm going to work my schedule. Tell me when you want to interview. That was weird.
I mean, honestly, if they're seriously scoping out candidates, like, yeah, they're going to, because it's hard to hire people right now.
Yeah, that's what I keep on hearing. But he was just like, choose a time. So I was like, and I'm sitting here. School literally started that week. I had no idea of my schedule, like what it was supposed to be, anything like that. No idea. Absolutely no. Oh, I have to delete my tutoring schedule for tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. Sorry.
I'm
pulling that up so I don't do that. So I don't forget, because if I skip an appointment, I'm gonna be in trouble with my current job.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're gonna be like, it's literally week 1. I'm so sorry.
It's literally week 1 and you can do this.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna it's gonna be so stressful. I'm gonna get a call. I'm in Pocatello in this job interview. Anyway, so he set it up, and then from there, he was just like, all right, we're gonna meet he was like, I've actually been looking into places for us to interview, like before he even called me. And I was like, oh, and he's like, but all of the coffee shops are closed right now because of COVID, so we have to do it in my hotel lobby. And I told Delana this, and she was like, are you getting scammed? I was like, I have looked into this, I swear. I was like,
I talked to her on the phone today.
Yeah, she was like, are you getting scammed because like you're going to a hotel lobby and you're like 22? And I was like, I promise you.
It's a hotel lobby though.
I know it's a lobby. That's the thing. I'm not going anywhere else.
Yeah. There's coffee there, and that's probably why he thought that.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't think it's creepy at all. she just was super sketchy about it, and I thought it was
Yeah.
I thought it was very sweet that she was like,
Mhm.
"Are you?" I was like, "Yes, I promise you."
I really like her.
She's
She
great.
used to terrify me, but she's actually really wonderful. And I love
Honestly, she
her.
threatened my job once, and so I didn't like her that much. She was very scary.
She
And
gets
then
scary. She's very assertive. Her voice is loud. I think that's the reason why.
yeah, she threatened my job, and then I was
You're
told
like,
don't talk
no.
to her for a little bit, and I was like, okay, because I wasn't supposed to
Dang.
be in trouble. I
Mhm.
didn't do anything wrong. It was a long story, but HR messed up. Anyways, so it was like it was just really cool. So I've kind of been trying to figure out, okay, well, how am I going to be taken seriously
Right.
in a professional realm? And so that's kind of what I've been figuring out. So I went and bought a suit because I had the same reaction that Emily had about dresses.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't
and
like
so I
wearing
went and bought,
dresses.
yeah. Well, the thing is, you don't have to wear a suit though. You don't have to
No,
wear a
but
suit.
I have leggings and jeans.
Yeah, you need new pants
So I need
for
pants.
sure.
I need
Yeah,
trousers. Yeah.
trousers.
It
No, really quick, complete side note. It rained
Yes, it
actually
did.
not that much. No, it only
did.
rained us out one day.
Looked like it did.
It only rained us out one day.
Well, it lightninged.
It did. That's correct. So um it rained the 2 days that we were in Magic Kingdom. And then I think it rained every time that it was raining, we happened to be in our hotel room. So we got rained on in Epcot for like 20 minutes. And that kind of sucked because I have these shoes. I'll show you. I have these shoes. They are great. They are Puma, so whatever the heck that means, I don't know. But they don't have shoelaces, and I really hate shoelaces. I know Puma's a good brand.
Whatever that is.
And so
I
the
was like,
thing is that I had an ingrown toenail
oh,
while we were
is it
there.
all healed up now? No,
I
I'm
think
guessing
so.
no.
It should be. It still hurts though.
Oh.
It has to grow back out. I had an ingrown toenail surgery. I had 3 ingrown toenails. They treated me for 4, and then the 3 that I was being treated for went away. The other one did not. The other one that they treated became it was really fun. I didn't know you were in Florida.
What?
Anyways, we got rained on for like 30 minutes in Epcot, and then we didn't get rained on in Magic Kingdom.
Pizza.
Yeah, we did.
No, the second day, the third time, but we weren't there for that one. Not a lot. Actually, you can't see it. Emily's seen it in person, though. I don't know if it's registered with her. But actually, there was so much sun. I actually am olive skinned again. You can't see it at all.
That didn't register, and definitely doesn't register now. Actually, okay, I feel like yeah.
It's not showing how dark it actually is.
I got a tan on vacation.
But people actually believe me when I say I'm Italian now and like olive skinned because it came back because I've been in Rexburg for so long.
Honestly, I got a tan and I look just as white, but I have a tan. You can see the tan lines like on my shoulders and stuff. But I look just as pasty.
That's a nice thing about being nice little Italian me. I probably would have tanned more actually, but I'm on this other medication where I'm not supposed to be in the sun for very long, and so I had to put on a bunch of sunscreen. They're like, we're not too worried about you because you're pretty olive, so like you're not gonna just like burn. And I was like, yeah, I'll be fine.
If it
but
was
we did
me,
put on
they
a
would
bunch
be
of sunscreen.
I put on a ton of sunscreen.
It sounds like they're typically worried about people, and then they, what do you go away? Sorry. He's the best and the worst at the same time. I'm gonna hit him with a pillow later. Go.
I was just watching. I haven't done anything.
This kid going, I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Yes, I'm just telling him.
You're like, I'm not going to deny it.
No, I'm gonna hit him with a pillow later. He's gonna, yeah.
He's
had a conversation about what he's allowed to do during my stream, and it's not that. What do you think?
You're doing like the Michael Scott, like, I'll kill
you. You couldn't hear me.
No, but that's what was happening. You were like,
yeah, I'll kill you. No. But yeah. Anyways, that was fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, this job interview is really crazy, and Emily's probably had a crazier time with hers in the past
I
12
don't
hours.
know. I don't know if I have. You've had more talking.
Mine has
to than I
been
have.
longer,
Yeah.
but yours has been crazier.
I mean, it's not been that crazy. It was like it works out really well. I
Okay,
just
did
can't
you just get
log in
texted
to
about it
apply.
today?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, you got everything all at once.
It all happened all at once, and they're like, "We want you to start ASAP." So I'm
You have the
assuming
job
next
basically, from my
week.
understanding.
Yes, but I have to do all this stuff because of where I'm applying.
I don't understand why they use cover letters. I've never had to
I mean,
write.
okay, if you think about the job, I'm really not surprised.
I'm
This
not
is a
surprised either,
pretentious
but-
line of work, Kayla.
Disgusting.
I'm not wrong, am I?
Here's the thing. Do you know what I found out?
But
They have a binder. Did you have to fill out paperwork when you became a TA?
oh yeah, I had to go to
Okay.
HR.
Yes.
Or no,
HR,
when I started
HR,
working there,
did
but when
you-
I changed across different jobs in the same place, no, I don't
No.
think so.
Did you ever have to fill out paperwork with Delana?
Maybe I can't remember.
Okay. I never did. I was up there one time, and they had a binder. I was like, "What's that?" And she's like, "Oh, all the new hire paperwork from when you became a TA, when you became a lab assistant." I
And
was
you're like, I didn't. I'm not in that binder.
and they were like, "Yeah, you are." And I was like, "I'm definitely not."
And then they were like, and they kept going. And
No, I was in
you
there.
never showed up.
So
Oh,
supposedly I was in there. I'm pretty sure Libert filled it out for me. I'm like 99% sure that he did. Honestly, my memory was awful at that point, so he definitely could have told me to, but I am 100% certain I would have at least had a memory of entering the office.
right.
But no, nothing. And so anyways, I'm not like surprised, but because I never had to do that, I feel like the job isn't like as much. For the presentation practice center, I had to fill out like a cover letter, and I had to like bring it in, and then I had to do a hire view, and then I had to do an interview, and then I had to have this GPA, and I had to have this thing and this thing, and I had all this stuff.
Dang.
It was, yeah, that one was a pain. But being a TA for Liberty was,
Nice.
he was just like, "I want to hire you." I was like, "Cool." And then literally I never had to do anything.
Nice.
I just was
think,
added.
Like how I do on the interview and how I do on the application is going to determine how much I get paid.
I don't think they can do that.
There's were some like your pay is determined by this and this and this subjective thing on the thing. Like
Oh.
it was like the your pay will be based on. I feel like if I start talking about it more, but like your level of
I'm pretty sure that
education
people
for
have figured it out.
sure. Yeah.
Kurt knows what it is.
Yeah, Kurt knows what
He's
it
gonna
is.
watch it back and be like, "Oh my gosh, they're not even talking about it." I haven't seen him at all this semester, and it makes me kind of sad. So I am excited to come see him.
I keep wanting to talk about it, and it's just gonna stay what it is.
Sorry,
so
I'm so
never mind.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
keep wanting to chat with you and be like, yeah, and I'm like, stop.
I'm trying to like.
It's okay.
I do so good with your comic.
I know. This is the only reason why I'm doing well now, because I'm like, I've been keeping secrets for a year now.
I seriously can't. I'm trying to keep my job a secret and your comic a secret, and I just have so many secrets in my head.
I've got too many. I can only hold so many at one time.
My brain is not working. But no, I'm very excited to see
neither.
him. I
too.
did. I thought I was going to see him the other day, and he didn't go on campus that day.
Oh. I almost brought him a Switch, and then I found out he had one anyway. So
I want to buy him Legos because he
buy him more
posted on his
Legos.
Instagram story, but I don't want him to be like, "Why are you buying me Legos?" Because I feel like he would, but it's just me trying to be nice.
Buy him Legos. Okay.
Like he can't. Like I saw him post, and he was like, he's like, "I found something I can do," and it was Legos, and I was like, "Oh my gosh." Jacob loves Legos. I've been looking at Star Wars Lego sets for Jacob. I know which ones are cool. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to go to Target today to just buy him Legos. Okay, but can you give him them from me? Because I can't give it to him unless he's on campus.
Wow, he's gonna
I
be on
can't.
campus.
Yeah, but if I just give him Legos in front of everybody, he's gonna be like, "What the heck?"
And then I'll carry it to his vehicle or whatever.
I really want to give him Legos. Though.
Do it.
You want me
I
to give
mean,
him Legos
Legos
more
are
than I do?
expensive, so I'm like, oh dang, that's a gift. But
After
do
everything
it.
he's done for me,
Yeah,
buying him a box of Legos.
Well,
is
okay, I just
nothing.
didn't realize how expensive a box of Legos were, and
Yeah, it's
my
like 40
brain
bucks.
goes, "Why am I paying that much for this plastic that I have to put together myself?" So, like, I know
Wow.
that it's worth it for somebody who actually likes Legos.
Well, yeah, Jacob has. Have you seen the collection?
Yeah.
No, you
Yes, I
haven't,
have.
because they're up. Because they're up in the kitchen.
No,
Did you
I've
notice
seen it.
that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you saw it at
I've
the old
seen it.
apartment. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we have so many.
I've
freaking
also
Legos in our
seen the
house.
top of your kitchen.
That's true.
There's a very good view of it from your couch right there.
That's true.
I just
I
have to
forget it's
look
up
to
there.
the right.
I forget it's up there. I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely, I was like, "Where's all of our Legos?" Oh, no, I want to buy him Legos.
Do
But
it then. Do
he's
it.
so, yeah, but he's always like, "My students don't need to be concerned about my personal life. I'm not concerned about my students' personal lives and all this stuff." And
He's
just
not
feel
going to
weird.
decline it if you bought something for him, because then you got to be like, 'cause if he did at that point, then you could be like, all right, but I lost my receipt. And
Yeah.
then he has to take it.
If he does come on campus, I'll buy him Legos. I really want to. I've been thinking about it like since this morning.
You should message his wife about which ones he has, since he already has them.
I have zero contact with his wife.
I'll message her.
Okay, thank you. I have zero. I think I know her name. Yes, I saw her on his live stream once. On like Art Check or something. She was
I
recording
know her
audio.
name, but it always throws me off because I went to high school with somebody who's got the same exact spelling but a different pronunciation of the same name, so it threw me off.
Yeah.
Anyways, wow. We can't stay on topic for poopsies.
Not this topic, because I wasn't expecting you to keep your job a secret, so I was thinking we were gonna have more stuff to talk about.
Okay. Like,
Okay.
do you find that when you're in an interview you become a different person?
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
But,
okay. So this is not just me.
No, I care so much more. So,
I become a
my
cheerleader.
mother-in-law, really?
I'm like, hello, hi, how are you? Good to see you.
No.
Like, very enthusiastic.
I am so careful with my words. So I had a phone interview. It wasn't for this job. It was a while ago. We were in Georgia. This was after we got married. So I think it was like May. So we've been married for like a month. I had a phone interview, and I had to be upstairs because the phone reception in the cell reception in their house is awful. They live on a farm.
Yeah.
It's really bad, and they own like a heck ton of land out there. Anyways, so I was on the phone, and apparently my mother-in-law leaned over to Jacob and goes, "I understand why she's in PR." In like a good way. She was like, I like the way that like I was able to like craft my words. I can never craft my words in anything else except for an interview. And like I noticed it as I was doing it, because I was talking about OmniFund, and I was talking about like what I did at that job and like how it wound up. And like, yes, I was only at this job for 2 months. This is what happened. You know, this is what I was hired on for. This is what I did. And then this is why it wasn't so long. And whenever they found out like all of that stuff, it was like, well, no, duh, you weren't there for that long, because the CEO is crazy. I'm gonna be honest. She's not my favorite person, but that's fine. Anyways, but like, you know what happened?
Yeah. She's a mean.
She let politics get in the way of her business, which is upsetting to me. So.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a business thingy, but anyway, so like I am able to think through stuff. Like I feel like my IQ shows more Does that make sense? Like
Okay, yes.
when we're on the air and like we're just hanging around, you know, like I don't sound like
Being a
the smartest
goofball.
person in the room.
Yeah.
I'm very lighthearted. I'm a goofball. I joke around about everything. But the second that I'm in an interview setting, I am just yes sir, yes ma'am,
Yeah.
very like high level, like yeah, here's everything I can do. Here's all of my questions. And like posture is correct typically and all of that stuff. And like um and it's just a very different. Yeah, I always feel weird after interviews. But then the thing is once you get the job, then you can be a goofy ball.
Yeah. My last
goofy ball.
interview, I talked with my then boss about Halo for like a half hour.
That's the thing too, is that
We just talked
companies
about
want a
video games.
personality.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't
and
know
that's
how
the
it
thing.
came up. I think I was talking about how bored I was not having a job at the time. And I was talking about how I was playing video games or something.
Mhm.
I don't know.
That's the thing. That's the thing too. Like when I'm still like talking at like a high, like I'm still, eh, you know me very well. I don't think that there is a world in which I am not goofy in some way or making a joke about something. I have to make everybody else happy. I have to be happy. I don't like being sad. It's the trauma, but um,
I know you were saying that. And I was like, interesting.
Emily's like taking notes for my comic on the PTSD thing.
No, I was
I
like,
know.
oh, she's revealing something very deep about herself in the moment in a very casual way.
It's because I don't care, but I just genuinely don't care. Like it's me, you know. But
it was Kayla character development happening on screen.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I just always have to be laughing, and so in a job interview, if I can tell that they would be fine with it, I will crack a joke, or I will talk about something, or like let's say they ask me about like they always ask like, oh yeah, what's like a time that you've had to like learn through a group or something like that. I always talk about the animation group every time, always, and the children's book. Those are my go-to because those were dumpster fires.
Learning experiences.
Yeah. and I always kind of like I chuckle and then I like tell them about it. And if they receive that well, then I'm good. But like the girl that I was on the phone with for my first interview, I was definitely like joking around and just kind of like laughing and stuff. And
I can't.
I don't remember what I said, but I had her cracking up at one point. But
I'm really
yeah, no.
bad on the phone. I'm like, yes.
Oh,
And then
phone.
like dead air.
I'm gonna be honest. My brain froze, and so my phone anxiety didn't even have time to. I'm not even kidding. It's the best way that they could have done it. Was just surprise you're in an interview, but like my brain, because I wasn't able to psych myself out.
Yeah.
I wasn't at all, and so my brain just like the little loading symbol came up, but I was aware that while the loading symbol was happening, I had to talk. Like I couldn't just sit there in silence when they ask for your resume. That sounds like you're coming up with BS.
Yeah.
You know? And so I just started talking and then the loading symbol just like just disappeared and my brain was loaded and then afterwards I was just anxious. I was like, okay, here's all my anxiety. And that lasted for like 10 minutes and I was like, all right. I was like, oh wait, I'm on to round 2. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like I don't Ronnie, you're in the chat still. Do you like when you're interviewing, do you also just kind of like I feel like it's like for me it's an improved version of myself.
It's some sort of magic happens that like the nervousness and stress is effective instead of shutting you down.
Yeah.
Probably just because like I think like instincts, like social instincts kick in when you're like, this is do or die, this is live or die, like this is like you need to be successful here. Because it's actually a thing where it's like, if I don't do this, I won't be able to get money, which is how I eat and live.
Yeah.
And so like your brain just like is like instincts just are like, we got you, we know what to do, you don't, we do. So yeah. I don't know what it is.
I have a question for you.
What?
Do you always have your nails done?
Yes.
I was talking to my mom today, and she told me not to paint my nails for an interview. Have you ever not done that?
No. I don't
She
show
told
up
me that
anywhere
it
with
comes
naked
across.
nails.
She told me that it can come across like I'm trying too hard.
No.
That's what I thought.
No.
Yeah, more professional.
Yeah. Do your nails. Just don't like
I
show
think he's
up with,
talking
like,
about. I think
crazy
he's talking
nails.
about becoming a different person.
Oh, yes. But also do your nails. Do your nails. I'm gonna show
I'm gonna
who
have to
like-
come over so you can do my nails.
Oh.
Because I can't do my nails, Emily. But look, I grew them out.
Wow.
You remember how bad they were when we first met?
Are you a person who can handle your nails being filed?
Yeah, I bought a file.
There's some people that can't handle that.
No. And then after a month, my personality comes out. I can't wait a month. I give it 3 days. I need to feel out the work environment. And the thing is, so this job has one-on-one training, which
Yeah.
actually is a very big reason I'm pulled to it. I'm drawn to it because with the disabilities that I have,
It'll
whether
be
it do be
you'll learn
autism
more.
or ADHD,
Yeah.
we're never going to get an official diagnosis.
Right.
So I'm probably just going to say autism because that's what everybody has agreed upon.
Yeah.
That's what
Professionals have added their 2 cents into it and concluded
that's
that
the
it's just not official.
and everybody that knows me, it's like, yeah, you have something else, and it's like, oh, how about autism? And they're like, oh,
You
yeah.
know, like every now and then I go, oh yeah, oh that makes sense. Like there was one night where I was, oh, you're so frozen. Oh, there we go. So there was one time when we were hanging out with you and you just never looked in my eyes, not once, and I was like, oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was like the sales trick of looking here, except you were looking like here. You're like always looking here. It's really funny because eye contact was a thing that I hated doing and I got better at. So like eye contact is like, unless I'm holding eye contact with somebody for minutes and then I'm like, oh, I can't do this. But yeah, like as a kid, I was nagged to look at people in the eyes after a certain point. So like I just notice when people don't look me in the eye. So yeah. It just was one evening I was like, that's going on right now. I know what I know.
I appreciate you not commenting on it at the time.
No, because it's the most
panicked.
uncomfortable thing to be told you're not making eye contact with me. Make eye contact
Dude,
with me.
I
Why?
wonder if like I wonder how long it took for me to make eye contact with like Kurt. You want to know something? We're doing art check, right? I can't look in your eyes still.
Really?
I watch myself mainly.
I do that too.
Okay, I watch
yeah.
myself, and when I look at you, it's like I'm like watching you talk. Like I'm not like
I'm definitely a lot more comfortable looking people in the eyes, but I really did not do that until college.
I only look people in the eyes when I understand that they are people of authority and I have to. For instance, doctors, counselors, so the people that are like, well, you can make eye contact with us. I'm like, I learned.
It's definitely a lot more natural of a thing unless I've been staring at somebody's eyes for a long time, because then I feel like I'm looking into your soul and that makes me uncomfortable. You know what I mean?
Focus. Yep. Focus. 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 Stay focused.
It's doing it. I can see
I focus.
But yeah, I'm like, does every
No.
like not neurodivergent person like have? Are you saying you've never thought that it was weird that we just like have agreed to look at each other in the eyes? You know what I'm saying?
Me? Oh,
like
I have no idea.
No, other people, because I don't know
about social cues.
Yeah, like the one thing is
we just established that I do have autism, and you're like social cues, and I'm like,
no, I'm saying like I really genuinely don't believe that like every person who's like has never been diagnosed with anything at all and like wouldn't because they don't have like anything, has been like, yes, like I'm totally chill, and I've always been chill with looking at people in the eyes because as a kid that was a very uncomfortable thing for me.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think I looked. Kerr scared me. I don't think I looked him in the eyes for like a month and a half, maybe. I don't know if I do actually. It's been 2 years. I can't tell you. I bet I make eye contact with Liberty and Brogdon. I would be shocked if I don't because I'm like very close with them. And like I'm still close with Kerr, but it's like there's still some fear there from the first day of vector graphics.
Honestly, like eye contact just feels like an arbitrary thing. Like I
eye
do
contact
it.
is very hard. I don't like.
It's just
that's
like
the
who
thing.
decided? I don't
Well,
know.
it makes me uncomfortable because when you're making eye contact with somebody and you are, I still look around the room. I'll make eye contact with somebody for maybe 10 seconds, but after you make eye contact with somebody, you have to how do I put it? How do you know when to blink? How do you know when you can look away? How do you stop the eye contact? Because there's a certain point, probably about 15 seconds in, where I get uncomfortable because I just it's very, and so
Ooh, you super cut out. I don't know if it's my fault.
I like.
There we go. You cut out. Did I cut out?
Yeah, you've been cutting out for me. I don't know whose Wi-Fi it is. It's probably mine, honestly. But yeah, I know. I can do it though. Like I can fake it. It's called like masking or whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah,
women are way better at it with autism than men are, and I know that.
Like being a woman,
I will look here.
Being a woman makes me go, do I have a ton of things that I don't know about because I'm like masking and I have no idea?
Yeah.
Like the eye contact is the one thing that always made me wonder, am I masking?
Do you want to know something funny?
What?
So I remember having the autism book in my house.
Oh.
Because my parents thought that my little brother had autism.
Surprise. Probably both of you.
Probably, honestly, yeah. It probably is because it's genetic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told my adopted mom, I was like, "Do you think I have autism instead of ADHD?" And she sat and she thought, and she went, "Oh."
That's really is like whenever I'm reminded Caleb probably has autism, I go, oh. But she's so picky about food. Oh.
That's why I hate telling people, like, oh my gosh, I was talking to somebody about like candy the other day, and they were like, why are you like searching for like the blue Jolly Rancher? Like, just take a Jolly Rancher. And I was like, I can't.
I can't.
You don't understand. Genuinely, I can't. I've tried. Cough drops, I can only keep in my mouth for like 10 seconds, by the way.
What?
Yeah. Oh, they're disgusting.
Wait,
I hate them.
They
taste good. They taste good, and then they get minty.
You got one that was just minty. I like the minty ones because I like mint.
Dude, do you know? Oh, I can't have mint because I was convinced when I was a kid that if I swallowed toothpaste, I would die, and all of my toothpaste was mint. So I can't swallow mint. So I can't chew gum. I can't suck on a Tic Tac. I can't.
It breaks my heart for the right reason, for just a different reason than it was, and I don't want to go into it because I feel like it's actually kind of serious. But
I want to know.
I'm just like
my siblings told me at some point.
I'm just like this poor Kayla who's had this horrible childhood, and now she can't have mints. Like, I'm just like, what awful person told her to this, and now she can't have mints, those jerks.
I don't think that somebody told me I would die. I think that when I was younger, I probably used to swallow the little kid toothpaste because that didn't taste like mint. That tasted yummy. I don't remember.
And they were like, I'm going to tell Kayla that it kills her, so she stops doing it.
I know. I don't think that they told me it would kill me, but I think that they said it was very important not to swallow
it. So
like
you told yourself, oh, I might die.
Yeah, because at that point in my life, when you switch from the toothpaste, also is when you start learning about like poison control and stuff. And so I've thought about this a lot. And so I genuinely think that I was told, hey, don't don't swallow too much of that. It's really not good for you. And I took that as I'm going to
I'm going to
die
die.
because I'm autistic.
She breathed laughs because I'm autistic.
and so genuinely mint just freaks me out. Like cherry flavored stuff, I can only have the Starburst because the Starburst don't taste like the medicine.
I think I watched Tangled last night, and I think I just feel very overly protective of you right now.
Because of Mother Gothel.
Yes, she makes me so angry. There's not a villain that's worse than her.
Oh my god.
Like
Have you ever seen a
more
picture of my parents?
despicable than her.
Have you ever seen a picture of
And
my parents?
and I get angry, and then at the end I just get really sad because I was like, she's real. She's a real person and many, many people. So, anyways,
That's why I'm alive, guys.
genuine, very heartfelt, righteous anger. Emily just came out. Sorry,
No, Emily, I don't think I feel like I know that you're protective of me, but whenever you bring it up, it still just kind of cracks me up. 1 second. I'm trying to find it. Oh, dang it. I want to see a reaction on air. I think it would be funny.
What are you trying to find?
I'm trying to find a picture of my biological parents.
Oh.
I have one on my phone. I just saw it today. I don't have it like intentionally, but I found it. Oh my god. I'm not going to show it on air though because
Are you going to like text it to me and then watch for my reaction?
Yep. And it's not that I'm trying to be mean. I will never I just don't want to bash. It's sending. It's a black and white picture. But
I would, except I feel like I must respect your wishes and tread lightly.
Well, the thing is that you don't know their names. So I don't
No.
care. I will
Also, I
never
can say
I will
whatever
never
I want.
share a picture, and I will never so long as it's not coming out of my mouth, I don't think that there's a problem with it.
Okay.
Genuinely. I don't care. Like, I am aware
I'm
that
allowed
my
to be mad
childhood
at
is
them
effed
for
up.
you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, everybody else is. I just
I know. I think you're too nice.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah.
I forgive everybody so easily.
I don't like
I'm just so happy all the time.
But
But that's
I haven't gotten
why
it yet.
it's sending. It's taking a little bit of time. I think it's my Wi-Fi that's crapping out.
Maybe. Disconnect from Wi-Fi.
I did, and that just sent. Yeah, it just sent.
And it worked.
There it is, delivered. Anyways.
I haven't, it's lying. There we go.
That's black and white.
Wait, is the people both of the people on the left your parents?
Do you know who Ray Romano is?
Yes.
The guy that looks like Ray Romano is my father.
Okay.
And the one next to him is my mother.
Okay.
I've never said anything bad about my father. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I'm adopted.
What? You're double adopted?
I think so. My father looks like Ray Romano, and I'm not kidding. This is literally the biggest tangent we have ever been on. And the funny thing is, we're like, oh yeah, my childhood was so bad, and we're not talking about why. It's fine.
Oh.
My dad literally, he has the same skin color and everything. I'm very New York Italian, and I feel like people don't understand that.
But if they were to see your father, they'd be like, oh, you are.
Yeah, no, I'm extremely New York Italian. Holy crap. Like 4 years ago today.
Okay, you kind of look like him. You don't.
I look like my dad.
Yeah,
and my hair's turning
but like
black.
very loosely, very loosely. Like it's like I could see his genes mixing with somebody who isn't that woman and looking like, and then a kid being spit out that looks like you.
I'm trying to find a picture of my dad. That's not a great picture of him. I don't want to show his face on social media, but also I want to prove my point.
I mean, honestly, if you picture Ray Romano, you're really not that off. Like his head's just a little bit wider, and that's about it.
Yeah,
honestly,
no, we get like stopped places. We would stop it. Has anybody ever told you that you look just like Ray Romano?
You're like, yes, shut up.
Like we would be in like Disney World. I'm gonna zoom in on my dad, and I'm not gonna show anybody else in my family. My dad is a stand-up guy. I am not mad at my dad.
I thought you didn't like him.
I dislike my mother. My father, no, I'm supposed to dislike my father, but he looks like Ray Romano.
Yeah.
That is my father. He looks like Ray Romano. I'm completely aware of it. Nobody's gonna have listened to this far on the the art check, so I really don't feel bad about it. The only person is Ronnie, and I don't. Thank you for still being here. But yes, he looks like a Romano. My old last name is very Italian. All that stuff. It actually in Italian means the best. So if you can find that, then good for
Wow.
you. It really does. It is legitimately an Italian word.
Yeah,
but
he
yes,
looks super New York Italian.
that's
Yeah,
so
that
funny
woman
that
looks
you
nothing
watched
like
Tangled and
you.
became.
That little boy in the picture looks absolutely nothing like anybody in this picture.
That's my little brother.
He
You know,
looks
people used to
nothing
think
like
that we're twins.
anybody.
Oh no,
What?
people used to think that we were twins.
He looks nothing like you, nothing like
Yeah, okay.
him,
It's a black and white
her.
picture. You can't see our skin color.
That still doesn't change that his teeth, his nose,
Yeah.
the general shape of his face, all the other things that are very defining features. The woman next to you looks nothing like actually looks like the mom. The
Who does?
dude, I don't know, maybe she's not even related to you.
Oh no, that's my sister. And then the other guy is my brother-in-law. Don't even try.
I was gonna say he sort of looks like your father, but not really.
Brother-in-law. Definitely not
That's where
related
the
to that
not
one.
really comes in.
Yeah. No, none of us look. Honestly, we could all be adopted from the same person. We have no idea. We all have the same eyes though. That's the one thing that we all got from my mom. So my eyes. Look. You can see it, Emily.
Emily, I was glaring at your mother. I was like, you.
Dark. So my eyes are dark green, light green, and then gold. Do you see it? Okay. Everybody thinks my eyes are just brown. Nope. It's
No,
literally
they're like
it's our family
complex
trait.
brown.
It's our family trait, and we all get it from my mom, and that's how we know we're related to my mom. Because it's a more rare like eye coloring through it, and so yeah. Anyways, I'm autistic. That's where we went.
What?
I said, anyways, I'm autistic. That's where we started.
Oh, I heard I want a stick.
No, I'm autistic. I do not want a stick, actually.
Quoting a distracted dog. I don't understand.
Squirrel. No.
Yeah.
No, I would say squirrel if I was doing that. No. Anyways, this has been a mess.
We're a mess at the moment.
I just think it's funny that your Mother Gothel comment took us up so far.
She makes me very mad.
I like that movie.
She's a genuinely amazing written character because she makes me very mad, and she's through and through with the message. Like
what? I don't think there's really a villain that pisses me off. Let me think.
Not a Disney villain because it's all about the hero, and there's just like this one problem in the way.
And the parents are always dead.
And the parents are always dead.
And Rapunzel, they're not though.
Mother Gothel is a she-devil. She's horrible. She's so disgusting.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
I actually was like, is this triggering to people? Because she's so
I don't
real.
think so.
She's so like. The thing is, I think like she like hits a lot of points that are like nagging mother. Everybody understands that, except she's sickening. You know what I mean? So it's something slightly relatable.
Unless somebody draws a direct connection between like my trauma and a movie, it just because I'm like, it's a movie. But you know what movie F's me up?
What?
Lady and the Tramp.
Baby, no. Why?
It makes me cry because he found his home and he got adopted.
Baby, stop. Stop it! No! Stop it! Stop! I can't handle that! No! I can't handle that. No.
I have only seen the last half of that movie.
No.
I've only seen the last half of that movie. And I cried for like 30 minutes afterwards.
Stop.
Yeah. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You're making me laugh cry.
I can't. I don't have emotional capacity for anything more than like a 7. Okay, don't go to 8. Emily can't handle it.
I didn't mean to. No, that's the only Disney movie I like. Genuinely can't watch it.
I have a hard time with Brave.
I watched the last half of it. I didn't even watch the full thing. I walked into my friend watching it, and I was like, "Oh, I've never seen this movie." And then I sat down, and then the Christmas scene happened, and I just started crying.
Stop.
And it was like trying so hard to stop crying, and I was just crying my eyes out, like losing it. And then everybody was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I don't know why I'm crying." And my friend looked at it, and she's like, "Cause he got adopted into
You're
his
like,
family." But yeah,
this is too
that's the
many
only Disney movie that
feelings. I
I
can't
don't know why
handle
it's giving you
this.
feelings. It's fine.
Because the puppies in the pound made me cry every time.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
It's so sad.
I saw them like running away from the.
I can't
saw
think
the
about
parents
this.
adopt him.
I can't
I'm
do
sorry.
this. Ah!
I didn't know that movie would make you sad. I'm sorry.
No, I just love animals.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What
You
are you
you are
doing to
very
me?
protective of me
I'm
tonight,
so
and I
pink.
don't mean to be.
Anyways,
interviews.
what are we doing?
I don't know, but I really had like a genuine train of thought that I was gonna go off of with Ronnie's, and then a comment was made and it just went off. So I'm gonna go back to my comment that I wanted to make. So he was saying after a month, because I brought up the autism thing, and then it just. Anyway, so after a month, what I was saying is that the training, because I remember this conversation, the training is very one-on-one. For me, I don't think I could hide my personality for more than like 2 days if I'm one-on-one with somebody the whole time.
I'm terribly shy, and like
Are
if
you
I've
really?
established that I'm quiet with this person, it's very, very, very hard for me to break out with them.
Your new job is going to be so fascinating.
I spoke to him in the mornings when I'm tired, so I was quiet. And my brain was just like, when you're with Kerr, you're quiet. Like,
I'm
you're
so
very
happy that
minimal
I did
personality.
not. I'm so happy that I did not let you.
No, you didn't. There's certain people that bring that out a little bit better. The story of mine and
Emily's friendship is that I forced her to be friends with me.
Yeah. I am the kind of person where like if I move different schools, it'll take me 6 months to make a friend. Like I just
liked Emily and I wanted to be friends.
Like I'm super social, but I like I love talking to people. I'm just very terrified of it.
I looked up to you.
I don't know why.
Well, I just did. I just did. Like you were so cool, and like you got to do all of the TA stuff. You were the first TA that I met that ever went to class.
That was because there was a pre-established thing. His TAs always did that.
Yeah, well, you just did your thing, and you seemed like you knew what you were doing, and then you beat me in the visual society competition. And
that's not fair though, because like I was like,
well, no, I'm not saying that was a bad thing, or like I hold that against you.
No. I'm just saying those weren't fair because I was like, yeah, I do this for a hobby on top of the schooling, and then once I got to a certain level, also I was the only one in the comm department that like drew, and then and then after a certain level, it was like, yeah, I'm literally. I have a job. I'm barely a student, but I'm a student, so I'm applying. So yeah, like I have a higher skill set than the people who took the class this semester.
Yeah,
it just wasn't fair after a certain point.
My animation, my brain animation, went up against Emily's 18 days of 18 days.
Oh, you went against my 18 days. Gotcha.
I did. I went against your illustrations.
I think they knew that I put in 3 to 6 hours every single day, and that's part of it.
They did.
Yeah, they knew, and so they were like, "This is obviously a high effort."
They talked to me. Oh, I probably shouldn't be saying this. Never mind.
Were they like, "You would have won, just so you know"? No.
Well, they were okay. They were like, "Hey, just to let you know, we know that this person isn't going to pick the iPad."
That's great. That's great.
Like, we know that you're still gonna get the iPad, and I was like, okay.
That's great.
Because you wanted the AirPods, and I didn't. I didn't want the AirPods. I wanted the AirPods. Exactly. Which is why they were like, we know this person isn't gonna take the iPad. You're fine. You have the iPad.
Yeah, they were probably like, how do we like make this all work out for everybody in a way that is also fair?
Well, because I know that from my understanding, it was like you and I, and then like other people. Right. Except it was like you and I.
Yeah. So
because
like
we did such different projects that I think we were closer than we should have been.
they were entirely different projects, and so it's hard to compare them to start with.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think what it came
going
down
into
to,
it, they knew that I spent more hours than somebody who's like paying to be in the class would. So
I didn't do that in a class, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say I did that. That was a personal project
Yeah.
for a semester.
I'm just saying, like, comparing an 18-day to somebody who actually had a grade on it, I think I still like put in more hours than somebody who's
Yeah.
doing it for a grade would have. And
I
so
was not upset for like I was like, oh dang, I didn't get first place, and then I saw your stuff and I was like, well, no shit.
there was a certain
Like when I
point where
found out it was you, I was like, oh, obviously.
I feel weird, but like also like just
I never thought
just
that.
like
I never
pitted
thought we
against
would be
not art
colleagues.
students, like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I never thought that we would be colleagues. I thought that you were too cool for me.
I wasn't.
And then I
Surprise.
found out that if I bugged you enough, you would be my friend.
Yeah.
And
I found out that Emily
the best
wants
of friends.
She's just really bad at making them.
Yeah,
So,
if you watch Tuesdays or Tuesdays, when we haven't done Tuesday, Thursday in a long time.
yeah.
If you watch Wednesday's art check, I called Emily one of my best friends and she got really happy. She got happy again right now.
Yeah. Well, because like my friends that I hung out with all the time, they've all moved away. Like all the ones who were my roommates or like ones that I was
Yeah,
like,
but now you're with us. Now we're
yeah,
hanging with the cool kids.
I know. It was just like Tim and I had like resigned to not having friends anymore. And so
Sad.
we were just like, all our friends graduated and moved away. This is our life now. We have each other. So I was like, Tim, we have friends.
Then he got jealous.
Yeah, well, Tim was like, Tim, for how not social he is,
Yeah.
was like a little bit excited about it. You know what I mean? Like,
That
you
just
know
made
how
my
Tim
heart
is.
so happy.
Like, he's a grumpy old man.
I thought that Tim didn't like me for a long time.
Well, and like, you should assume. Anybody blanket statement. You
Tim
kind
doesn't
of
like
just
you.
assume that Tim doesn't like you, and so, and it's not. I
think Tim is growing to like me.
man. And so but like he wanted to do that last Sunday thing. He was like, "Do you wanna play board games with people?" Like, and he was like, "You played Jackbox without me. Do you wanna play Jackbox with them? Because I want to play Jackbox with them." So like he's social, but in a very small ways where he's like, "I want to have game nights with people and stuff," but he also is like, he's the kind of person, if we've hung out with somebody, he'll walk away and be like, "That person was annoying," and I'll be like, "Timothy, stop
Does
that."
he say that about us?
No, but he's the kind of person who's like, when he's done chatting with somebody, he'll be like, "I don't know if I like them," and I'm like, "Tim, stop it. Be a nice human being. They have their own merits. They're good people." And he'll be like, "I know, I just don't think that. I think they're annoying," or whatever.
I don't think Tim liked me when we played D&D, and then I think
well, because every time we got done from D&D, he was like, "That took too long."
Let's wrap this up because this is taking too long.
Speaking of things
listening
taking
to us
too long.
rambling, if people are just, we'll talk about this more off the air, guys. Just yell at us in the chats. We can't help it. We literally hang out. We text all day now.
We're chatty Cathy's, and we're both stressed out.
We're really stressed out. Honestly,
like I am melting.
I'm seriously stressed. I'm actually stay on this after because I want to show you my suit.
Okay.
But no, genuinely, guys, a lot of tonight, we don't typically make excuses for why we're so chatty. A lot of tonight is that our topic was the thing that was stressing us out.
And that's why we didn't talk about it that much, because I was freaking out.
But I'm gonna finish the statement that I tried to make. The autistic thing, hiding my personality for more than a day, impossible. It's literally impossible because I need to have fun, and I need other people to have fun, and at some point they're gonna learn that I'm socially awkward, but I'm the socially awkward. I'm the socially awkward that people like. Like I remember in high school, like the cheerleaders were nice to me, and I was really confused as to why. I was like, why? Like,
Uh-huh.
and like everybody knew my name. I didn't know why. I had zero idea. People knew who I was, and it was like the kids that like that people are like, oh, like they're special. I didn't. I think that that's what it was.
Or
And
you're genuinely a social person
I
who, like
wasn't.
you
I
said,
hated
likes to
everybody.
make other people happy.
I also just hated everybody though at that point. I wasn't this.
Oh.
I wasn't this.
I want you to know
But
that
people definitely knew that there was. I also think that people caught on to the fact that there was stuff going on in my house. And so I just feel like everybody was just really nice to me.
they were like,
And,
she's got
people
enough
from
going
high
on.
school-
I'm not gonna be one of those things.
People from high school like reach out to me still, and they're like, "It's so nice to see you happy," and I'm like, and it makes me feel like really warm and fuzzy.
I'm
But
glad
also
it makes
hurts.
you happy.
But anyways, like, I don't know. I just need to like, I have to. Once it hits past 2 days, if I
Yeah.
just come out raging, having a party, everybody's like, what?
Mhm.
But like to be honest, like Kerr and Libert and Rognan are the ones who were like, just ask questions, just
Mhm.
be you. Nobody cares. Just ask, just say stuff.
Mhm.
And that's when I was like, I can ask questions. And then from there, it just kind of into more than they intended, I'm pretty sure. But here we are.
I want you to know that at my new job, I will be a whole new person.
I'm so excited.
I don't know if you
Can I
know
still
this.
call you Emily?
Yes, I do not want to be called by a professional name. I do not want to be addressed
tell
by
people to
title,
call
my
you-
last name.
Just tell people to call you Emily.
Yeah.
Because Andrew does it.
I want you to know that I taught kindergartners. And I want you to know that
It's gonna be the same.
No, I want you to know that this Emily, there's an inside Emily that's energetic and very much putting on a mask and being like, yeah, so happy to be here. What's up? And that I taught children
I'm so excited to
7
watch
years
Kerr
ago.
watch you.
So she's
God.
been hiding in a cave and she looks different now and I don't know what she looks like, but she's there. You know what I'm saying? Like that like
Sarah,
I can
this is my
handle
Christmas.
I can handle social situations. I am confident and I don't know what I'm looking right now, but we're going to do it, you guys.
I
She
wish I wasn't
exists.
babysitting on Tuesdays. I genuinely wish I wasn't babysitting on Tuesdays because I would just come to your everybody knows what your job is now at this point, by the way, because you're the one that said teaching.
Oh
but
yeah.
I'm so stoked. I'm excited to watch whatever the heck you do.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna crack a lot of jokes, and I don't know where it's coming from.
And I'm excited to watch the confusion go across students' faces as they go,
who is she and what is
she
happening?
old enough?
Is she old enough? I am going to introduce myself as, hi, I'm extremely awkward. I'm also very blunt. It's not you, it's me. Let's do this. You know?
It's not you. And you're like, I used to be the TA for this class, and I'm pretty sure I graded harder than he did. So there's your intimidation. Let's go.
I'm not going to be able to intimidate. I'll just be like, you have to take your word for it. I seem really nice. I'm definitely meaner than he is. He seems really mean. He's actually really nice.
I'll be the one that pipes up, and I'm like, yep, she's so scary. People are never going to find Art Check, too, because it's under my name.
Yeah. Unless they follow me on Instagram and they go, oh, she does Art Check.
That's true. I don't think anybody's gonna find you on Instagram though, because you're.
I won't be like,
it's not Emily, it's Gumminelli.
I'm gonna be like, hello, this is something that I learned. Being a TA is free marketing.
That's true.
Because
Go follow
because
me.
the teacher will just point to you, by the way, your TA is doing this, 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 and this. Like the last time I showed up in a class, Kerr was like, would you like to tell us about your job? And I was like, sure. And it was obviously to illustrate a point about deadlines. But he was like, let me ask you more questions about your job. And so, yeah. Am I a redhead? You're muted. You're still muted.
It looks way more red on camera than it does in
It's
person.
true. I'm brunette. I'm
Anyways,
brunette, but it's always been a mixed bag. Depends
We're
on.
gonna wrap this up for no other reason except for the fact that I've drank a lot of water and I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. It's also 9.
If you want to follow me and my husband on our debt-free journey and watch kind of like the graphics that I'm making and stuff like that, I'm learning Affinity. Go follow at Davis Assembled. If you want to find Emily, go to at Gumanelli. Go check her out. She's awesome. She just got highlighted by Halo for a second time.
Oh, yeah.
And then, we've decided that we're going to keep on promoting this. irisagency.com. Go check them out. They're not doing streams right now, but we know we have zero doubt in our mind that they are going to be back. And
There's also a lot to watch.
There's also a lot to backlog. There's a lot to watch. It's going to take you to 2 really awesome YouTube channels. Corey Kerr and Joshua Kimball. Joshua Kimball just posted that he's starting on round 2 of his book, part 2, the sequel.
He's doing
saw
a sequel?
something about, I think so.
2 stories has a sequel?
Wait 1 second.
Is 2 stories only 1 story?
I don't know. 1 second. He just posted that he was hand lettering and it said 2. It said part 2 and it was like his book title.
2 stories, part 2, the 2 edition.
Joshua Kimball. Yeah. Finish page 2 of the hand lettering for 2 stories, book 2.
He's hand lettering. That's insane. I can't do that kind of crap. I can't do that.
Yeah. So anyways, yes, book 2. Go check him out. Go check out Corey Kerr. And we will see you guys on Wednesday when I'm a lot less stressed and Emily's hypothetically a lot less stressed.
I'm
and we will have
a lot less stressed.
She will. Yeah, we will. I will definitely be less stressed. Emily may be less stressed.
I'm betting that I'm not going to be this stressed in the morning. It's just
true.
like no reason.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you for chilling with us on this super relaxing, chatty little art check that went a half hour longer than it was supposed to.
Are you really that surprised?
No.